You are pushing the gas pedal to merge onto a busy highway, and instead of a smooth surge of power, your car starts bucking, blowing thick black smoke out of the tailpipe, and suddenly that dreaded check engine light is staring you right in the face. If you plug in your diagnostic tool and find a code P00BF, your engine computer is warning you that the mass airflow sensor B circuit is seeing way too much air compared to what it calculated. Think of the mass airflow sensor, which we usually call the MEF, as the lungs of your engine. Its entire job is to measure the volume and density of the air being sucked into the intake so the PCM can decide exactly how much fuel to spray for a perfect explosion. When the actual frequency signal from sensor B falls way outside the expected range, the computer panics because it can no longer balance the air-to-fuel ratio correctly. This code is very common on high-performance machines like BMW, Land Rover, or Jaguar that might use a twin intake setup with more than one sensor. Now, do not just rush out and buy an expensive new part, because the number one culprit is often just a dirty sensor. Over thousands of miles, microscopic dust, pollen, and even oily residue can coat the delicate heated wires or film inside the sensor housing. This creates a thermal blanket that ruins its ability to read accurately. Grab a dedicated can of MEF cleaner spray and give those internals a thorough but gentle cleaning. While you are under the hood, you absolutely must look for any massive air leaks in the intake tract after the air filter. A loose clamp, a cracked rubber boot, or even a displaced vacuum line can let in unmetered air that completely confuses the system. Also, keep an eye on your catalytic converter. If it is starting to clog and creating back pressure, it can actually mess with these airflow readings. One pro tip we see all the time is that people using those reusable oiled air filters often over-oil them after a cleaning, which sends sticky oil droplets straight onto the sensor film. If you do find that you need a replacement, please stick with an OEM part from your dealer. Those cheap aftermarket sensors are notorious for having slightly different calibration curves that might keep your dashboard light on forever. Check your wiring harness for any signs of melting or spots where it might be rubbing against the engine block, and ensure your ground connections are clean and tight before you call the job done.